The Fauntleroy's finest Supreme Week 11 Drop List Halloween Spectacular is getting underway. We have a cavalcade of guests ready for you guys. First off, we have some new friends coming to us for the first time. Advisory Board Crystal Creative Directors. Oh, not coming now? Canceled. I guess that's okay, because we have old friends coming too. The creator and founder of Supreme, James Jebbia, is gonna be... He texted? Hard pass. Okay, well, I mean, that's fine, because we still have former Supreme creative director, Tremaine Emery, coming to join us today. He had to shower instead of the show. Really? I mean, I guess it's better that he's taking a shower than designing another shirt. Next thing that's gonna happen is somebody out there is gonna say my name 3 times and I'm gonna disappear. Alright, which one of you did it? Welcome back, friends, to the Halloween special Fauntleroy's finest.
What do you think of this? You like it?
Today we're going to talk about Supreme's Week 11. I'm going to go over all of the scary retails that they have coming after us. Plus, we'll talk about those spooky resell expectations for some of these items. There are definitely a few cool items releasing this week. The AF1s in this like chocolate dookie colorway are one of them. But I did get some packages in this week. I kind of wanted to show you what came in. And then I'm going to go over everything that's dropping from Supreme this week.
What the hell is wrong with you?
I picked up this shirt from Half Evil. I thought it had a very, Hellstar kind of vibe. But without that Hellstar-ish kind of price. They do this like tour stuff as well. And I totally forgot that I got these shorts with it as well. It just took so long to get to me that I totally forgot I had them.
Well, my.
And then one of the best friends of the channel, Manny himself, hooked me up with the American Psycho tee. He was able to get my size in this fancy little purple colorway. I think it looks really good. Appreciate it, Manny.
You're loyal. You're grateful. I appreciate that.
And then he also sent these towels, and, I mean, thanks, Manny, but this one's, like, really crusty, and it has, like, some sticky... Oh, my God! I'm kidding, thank you, Manny, but honestly, if this isn't a jizz rag, then I don't know what is. They definitely missed out on the name for these towels, that's for sure. Oh, well, I was gonna put it in my pocket, but there isn't even a pocket.
I'm not a smart man.
Thank you, Manny, and anyone else that I've met in the Discord that has helped me cop things throughout this season. If you want help being able to cop some of the things that you are not able to get, you should probably join the Discord. Larry's weekly calendar tells you where and when to buy all the things dropping throughout the week. Manny keeps us up on all the shoes dropping throughout the month. The New Wave Lee's hooking us up with stock numbers and all the raffles throughout the internet. And we have the brand new ACO channel where Re-Up and Lewis offer at your own risk add to cart service. They seem like good guys to me, but don't trust anyone on the internet or YouTube, which I am on both right now. Oh my God.
How did this happen?
Just grab the invite link in the description below. It is free, and hopefully I'll see you there. And if you enjoy videos like this, please like it and subscribe to the channel.
No, why?
'Cause I said so, mother! Now let's take a look at this drop. First up, we have this filled Cordura Crusher. I think it's filled with poo-poo, because I don't like it. Move along.
But I believe he wasn't educated.
Next, we have this piece embroidered beanie. I think it's a little bit too much for me. Also, when you have embroidery on the cuff and the top, I feel like it never really lines up properly anyways, so it might just never really look like what it's supposed to when you wear it, so not a fan. Next up, we have this jagged visor 6-panel. It feels like something you'd wear to, not a NASCAR race per se, but whatever the single A equivalent of a NASCAR race would be. Like a tiny truck race or something.
Yay! And then... Wait!
The black and the gray colorways don't look that bad to me. Definitely not the worst hat Supreme has ever made. Guess it's not that popular. How this snap pocket camp cap was voted above the last hat, though, that kind of boggles my mind a little bit. I mean, what in the hell do you need to put in your hat pocket? Obviously drugs, but what else do you put there? I I can't think of anything else. I would highly advise against this particular hat. It's just dumb. If you buy this hat, that probably means you need to put some extra brain in that pocket. That's my opinion.
Daddy, chill.
Next up, we have the Supreme Shot leather car coat. I believe shot is how you pronounce it. The $900 price point was like a shot to the heart because it made me go, aw, that's way too expensive. Here we go. This is in line with you boys. Get you some work pants. Then you can go to work. Because your asses are just sitting around doing nothing. Buy work pants this week, then you can work when they come in. You're going to have to wait for them to come in, though. So you got at least, I don't know, a week and a half worth of shipping, depending on where you live.
I'm on vacation.
Next up, we have Manny's fancy velvet suit. That's right, Manny needs this suit for a wedding, and he needs to borrow Highland's Doc Martens. Highland, please, let the boy borrow your docs. It's a really fancy suit. It's $600. Manny's going after it. Are you? I'm not. I'm poor. Next up, we have this fleece zip-up hooded shirt. I actually like that greenish blue colorway a little bit. And then, obviously, straight-up cheetah pattern is gonna be cool on a fleece.
It ain't easy being cheesy.
I like that it's zip-up. I like that it has a hood on it. $148, that kind of feels like a deal for like a Supreme zip-up hoodie. I guess that's what this is, really. These would definitely be a hold, but that $148 price point is pretty good. Next up, Manny told me this should be my sleeper of the week. Long sleeve football top. I think that this is a sneaky one. It has really good colorways, and if it's $110, that's actually fairly cheap as far as a jersey goes. I mean, I know it's not really a jersey. It's like a long sleeve that looks like a jersey, but again, looks are what matter. I think that Steelers colorway is pretty good. Then they have that Jets colorway too for all you poor, sad little Jets fans out there. There's some potential resale in those as well if you get XL, XXLs. Usually for jerseys, the biggest sizes are better, and again, this is kind of a jersey.
Reasonably.
Next up, the small box drawcord sweatpants. I mean, they're sweatpants. Get them if you need them. Next up, the small box polo sweater. If you were an accountant and you wanted to pretend to have a Gucci sweater, the one with the Gucci stripe might be the kind of drip that you need. Next up, we have this piece embroidered work jacket. I don't know, man. I thought people were going to be into this particular jacket. I think most people are not feeling the back hit on this that much. They are confused by it. I think that big sizes could be a decent hold over time. For me, though, the navy colorway is by far the only one you should be worried about for that. I don't really like the price point on this one, though, at $300. It doesn't really have as much hype as I thought it would leading up into the actual week that it's coming out. It probably would be an okay hold, but it's like gonna be a long hold, like until you need jackets again in California hold.
It's frickin' freezing in here, Mr. Bigglesworth.
Next up, the small box drawcord hooded sweatshirt. If you got the sweatpants, just get the sweatshirt too. I don't know. What are you doing? Next up, we have this shop small box hooded sweatshirt. I believe that these will be sold in the individual stores themselves. So you have to go in store for these, and each colorway is assigned to a different store. The Los Angeles store and the UK store seem to have gotten the proverbial fist into the anus. We both got the gray colorway. I believe our friends in Milan were blessed with the best colorway. Paris with the black one, you really can't go wrong there. And the Brooklyn shop got a pretty good one as well. The olive colorway looks good. I kind of like the brown from Chicago as well, but otherwise the rest of us got screwed. I don't really see any resale in these, and if there was, it would be from other countries. So if I got my Los Angeles one, they would like to have it in Europe. Us in the United States would probably only want one from like Milan or Tokyo.
So are you Chinese or Japanese?
So unless you're a multi-international traveler, it's probably a personal. Next up, everybody's favorite shoe, the Air Force One in Dookie Brown. It doesn't have a fancy name, it's literally just brown.
If you don't wear brown and orange, you don't matter.
I actually like these better than the flax colorway, and for some reason they're $25 less than the flax colorway. I don't know. If you're buying these to flip, I think the best sizes are going to probably be 12 and up, or the really, really small sizes, like anything 6 and below. Does anybody really need a brown Air Force One? I don't know. I don't. If these do actually sell out and you get them right away, There's probably some first day money to be had, but I expect these to be right around retail, maybe a little more for the most part.
I am so sad. I am so very, very sad.
And I believe, like the flax ones, these will probably restock maybe once or twice throughout the season. But I don't know that for sure. If you want them, grab them this week. Next up, this is one of the items I really like this week. I don't think it's a resale candidate at all, but I do like this New York City Coach's jacket. People have been liking the shop logo lately. I bet you boys in Japan are gonna go really crazy for these jackets. The navy and yellow really pops for me. That orange one with the black text looks like you're going in the penitentiary. Green and white, again, for you sad, poor Jets fans, they're giving you nice items to wear at least.
Play. Mark Sanchez scrambles up the middle, lost the football!
I think buying these for resale is a little risky. They probably will appreciate over time, but it just might take a really long time for that to happen. Next up, we have the distressed loose fit selvage jean. Now, I have always only heard selvage with Japanese attached to it. This is also Japanese denim, but it says English Japanese denim. I don't know what the fuck that means.
See what I mean? Not very bright.
But the Japanese denim is extremely high-end, really durable, really nice quality. It's considered the pinnacle of all things denim. I'm sorry, Canada, they probably just weren't paying attention to you guys.
I moved here from Canada, and they think I'm slow, eh?
$288, very expensive, but these are going to be really high-end, high-quality pants. These are probably going to be really rare, and they might have some resale as well. It's possible these jeans in bigger sizes could end up going for $500, maybe even more. The only thing that worries me about these are that they don't really look any different from the regular Supreme jeans. Obviously the wash is really cool, but I don't know if a colorway justifies the increase in price. These are super cool. I'm sure they're gonna be super rare, and if you pick them up, definitely post a picture of them in the Discord for us.
Well, we're waiting.
Next up, we have the Guadalupe keychain. If you are of Mexican descent at all, anywhere in your body, I think you have to buy this. Your ancestors will curse you if you do not. It's a really cool keychain, but if you show your ancestors that it's $38, they'll probably let you off easy. $38 for a keychain?
Rob the poor to feed the rich. Am I right?
You know the type of week it is when the second highest voted item is a beanie. Oh, that's right, the big logo beanie. You can really never go wrong with these big logo beanies. The black colorway is a staple. And again, we have that green one for you sad little Jets fans, and you'll have something else to focus on.
You guys stink.
I'm sure you'll be able to pick up as many of these as you want. The $44 price point is kind of nasty, honestly. I don't know why it's $4 more than other ones. If you need anything for free shipping, these are pretty good holds. They go up to like 80, 100 in the past. They do make them every season though, so you really need to try to sell them before they release again. But either way, a nice profitable little item to throw in a cart that you're already getting.
I have spoken.
And then next up we have the Supreme Rotary Hero Stickers Bricks Side Table Stool. I honestly thought this was going to be a lot more expensive. Right now it's saying $248. I do like it a lot, and I'm going to have to decide in the next few days whether I want to go ahead and grab it or not. If I do, I'm probably going to run ACO for it. I don't trust that these will stay in stock for that long. It's right at that stupid price point where you can't get free shipping. I'm also a little worried that it's so heavy they might charge you shipping on it anyways.
Please tell me you don't have to stick this thing in my ass.
Otherwise, if I do decide to get it, I'll probably add like a keychain or a pin or whatever they have on the site that's cheap to the cart to try to save shipping and do it for free. I don't know, man. This is right at that limit of what I was wanting to pay for it. That usually makes me feel good about resale perspective. It's a really cool little talking piece for a shop or a vendor booth or whatever to have sitting around. I don't know how bad 16 pounds is going to be if you do buy it to try to flip it later. This is kind of a hard one for me to decide. If it's super rare, then I do see some potential in this thing flipping in the future. Maybe something like $450, $500 if it really is limited. But if it isn't that limited, I would see this selling for right around retail, to be honest with you.
Thank you so much for wasting my time.
I just can't imagine they made very many of these, so if you do want this, or if you do want to pick this up to take a gamble on it, you're probably going to have to do it right away, and you might even need to use the ACO channel as well.
Let's get it over with.
Alright guys, well there you go, quite an interesting little drop. I don't think there's a ton of resale out there this week for you boys. It'll kind of all depend on how quickly certain items sell out. Like if the Air Force Ones sell out right away, you're going to get some good first day sales. I feel like that black and yellow long sleeve football top is going to do really well in XL and XXL. And then depending on how rare the selvage jeans are, or that stool side table thing, it just really depends on stock and how quickly it sells out on drop day.
We've given you all the advice we have to give.
Let me know in the comments down below what you guys are going after. Thank you guys for watching, and if for some reason this video has not given you the fill of Fauntleroy you need in your life today, well, then you should check out these videos right here